Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning member, welcome back. If you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash the subscribe button? It definitely helps the channel. And as always, before we get started, I'm not a doctor, don't make any medical claims. This has always been based on my own personal journey and clearing it out with my doctor first. And welcome to week 22 update. I wanted to say I had a really good week. I lost 6 pounds. I had it down to 10, but I picked up some carbs yesterday and this past weekend. And, it is what it is, but definitely moving on to the next adventure. And, so what I had planned going on forward now, I'm going to be starting to cut, really slash my carbs down to a lot, under 20 or less carbs a day for the rest of the week to use up some of the stuff I have in the refrigerator freezer. And then starting next week, I'm going to challenge myself week to week. I'm going to be doing what's called the Lion Diet. It's just basically meat and salt diet. I would suggest doing your research, and I'll have some links below to show more who you can follow, because again, I'm doing my research on this, and I want to continue on, because when I'm overeating, like on Thanksgiving and that type of deal, my stomach feels really sick and bloated, and I believe I have a lot of inflammatory issues with my body, and with the joints hurting again because of my extra weight that I had picked up and the arthritis that I have, and we can control a lot of that stuff, and my skin's been flaring up again. So I want to go to a proper human diet, and you're gonna again have to do your research on that. So, and then I'm gonna, of course, my soda that I was taking, I only have about 4 or 5 cans left. When that's all gone, I'm gonna be giving that up. They're gonna have 2 challenges for for next week. I'm gonna be no more soft drinks, and trying to stay with the Lion Diet. Now, the Lion Diet is just basically meat. There's no eggs, no butter, no dairy, no cheese. We're going to really challenge myself. The hardest part is going to be to break off the coffee. That might take me a while because I love coffee in the morning. So what I'm going to try to do is switch off the decaf for a couple of mornings and just slowly weed it off of coffee. And that'll be the big challenge for next week. So we're going to plan and prepare for the Lion Diet for next week. Now, since I am working and I get about as many hours as I want, I don't want to feel as if I run out of cash before the end of the month because of our retirement, and I have things that are obligated to pay. So the money that I earn from the store, I'm basically going to be used to buy my meat that I need for the week. So I'll buy my week accordingly, and then I'll buy the family packs of meat, and then that's how I'm going to proceed with this. But I was watching the Anita last night and some of her older videos on this subject from the ketogenic woman, and I know I can do this, and set my mind to it. And again, I'll have my weight results and my beginning weight, which is right now I'm at 274. And I was like 280 about a week or two ago. So I'm happy. I'm down almost 6 pounds, and of course the walking's been helpful there. I did 25 miles of walking this past month. I feel really good, and I feel really good with the work. I've been mentioned last week about it, and they appreciate me a lot, and I appreciate going in. Saturday, I went in for 5 hours in the afternoon, and it was a hellhole Saturday. They could have renamed it Cuckoo's Nest because that's what it was. But it's all part of retail, and you just take the good with the bad and the ugly, and that's definitely the bad of it. But yeah, other than that, it's good. I left the store Friday, Saturday at 5:30. We were supposed to have the summer stroll event in our city, but because of the rain, we ended up pushing it off to Sunday. And her and Donna and I went out and walked around and met a lot of people. I'll have a couple of photographs behind me. And, it's a fun time for the city. The mayor puts out a lot of great events. I've known the mayor of Mazzarella for all my life practically, because I went to school with him since I was 5 years old, and, would have graduated with him had I stayed on school. But, things happened the way they happened, and I would never wanted to become mayor anyways, even if I had graduated when I was supposed to graduate, but things happened and worked out for the best, and here we are. And, Donna went to bingo Friday night, didn't win nothing per usual, and it is what it is. But things are changing a little bit over there too. I'm not happy about it. At some point, I'm going to walk away from it. But for now, it's okay. And so we're going to just continue on with the weight loss, the walking adventures. Again, we did 25 miles of walking this past week. We feel good about it. I'm not doing a walking challenge this month. I'm taking whatever God gives it to me every day. Today is one of those days where Donna has 2 appointments today, and I got to follow through with those. And then I go in on the afternoon shift. And so it's kind of like a humdrum day. So I figured, well, today's a perfect day to get my video done for week 22 and work on files that I've been taking, photos for the events and places that I've been all the past month. I went down, made contact with the commission guys, and I filmed a little bit of an episode in the mayor's office there for them. And I might go back to them for a little bit while, help them out a little bit. I'm still undecided with them. I'll let them guys know tomorrow. But they, some couple of the guys aren't there right now in health reasons, and they're getting low on people over there. So we'll see what happens. But it has to be in between my hours that I work, because it's more important that I keep up with the appointments and the hours that we have. And because my doctor made an appointment for me for an ultrasound in my lower area there for what I'm not really sure. I'll have to find out. And then I got a normal toe doctor appointment. And she wants me to make an appointment for my my hearing because of my ringing I'm getting in my ears. But I don't think there's anything they can do for that. I'm going to call her up later. I'm going to call up later today, but Monday's really hard to call up the facility there because they're all the weekend. And so I might wait on that. And then call it later on in the week to try to get an appointment. Yeah, so I got a pair of shoes, and I thought I was going to really like them. It was kind of with the strap, I put them on the other day. That they were too big. I'm going to send it back and look. I might look around locally, see if I can find them, because there's online cat and mouse game with the computer there, and ordering online is. I can't find anything half the time when I want to order stuff, and they don't fit, and then I got to send the stuff back, and it's a little bit of a hassle. Because this is not a normal Amazon return. It's a outside vendor return, and I got to send it back, and it's going to take 2 more weeks before I get my funding back. So, that's something to think about when you order online. But Amazon is pretty good about it. I've never had an issue. They've never had an issue with any of my returns, and I try to respect what I get in the mail, and if I don't want it, I 100% back the way they can just drop it on the shelf and resell it. But so we're going to do some more walking later on this week. We got some that we got going on. I've scheduled it for 3 days this week, but I may take some more hours here and there if they become available, and continue on with that. Continue on with the paying up the bills and best we can every month, and don't look too far ahead, and just take one day as the good Lord gives it to us. So be that as it say, I'm going to get going. I'll keep you updated on the lion diet and how this week is coming and how to go about doing that. When I start doing the lion diet, I'll have some videos for you guys with some recipes that I'm going to copy along with the YouTubers, and I'll have their links below to show more as I recreate some of their recipes. But anyways, be that said, you guys have an amazing week, and we'll see you on the next video.